So, President NanaAddo, I received your message from Kumawu. Yes, President Medical got also here for the records, but
for the record.
Father Tosuka see any more in the suit
for the record.
For the record. For the records. For the records. President Akufo-Addo was here for the records, but
Bonenia Koma.
Oh, Bonenia Koma for the records.
Fantastic.
Now, one thing I've realized, Mr. President, I received your message from Kumawu. You sent a message through a friend of mine. Say on country, me say.
Whenever I say ma PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Atiefo ne ahwefo yema obi biara kwaba eba PENDREAM TV. Se na your first time wo ha and asa wonya subscribe to channel na. Fa kwanya we so na subscribe to channel no na beka PENDREAM TV abusiako no ho. Se na ebe ya the news tuma obe the first person na obenya news ni bi na wonso watie. Eye Asante Agona Yokohene Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa. Eye NPP ni a o campaign man na adodankwa Akufo-Addo campaign chenchirenche campaign ano den. Na okoye ejuma wo Power FM na so TV XYZ eye NDC allied and I say one of the NDC FM stations. Na anytime obefa microphone biano eye na wa soja eja no shipa egu nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo na so baomia amamu bone a omobu ewo Ghana ha. Na eneno eye President of the Republic, the first gentleman of the land, NanaAddo Akufo-Addo, was sending message bi ama Okatakyie Afrifa. Na mesro so bejibre no watie messenger NanaAddo Akufo-Addo asende ama Okatakyie Afrifa. Na answer na bekono sa wonya subscribe to channel na subscribe to channel na click notification bell no so like video no na share ma afofron so ensa enkabi obetima che wadwen e wo comment section ho and I say number ya eda o screen so no obetima send a voice note to number na ye be publish ama amansan so ate wonka yentie messenger NanaAddo Akufo-Addo asende ama Okatakyie Afrifa and afin so no response Okatakyie Afrifa enso ede amano.
Now you seen that I am a student of you. Said the Oka Wagner JJ Rollins, I make a
exactly.
But when you are not delivering on the promises, I'll promise Ghana for one day, then I have no other choice than to look into your face and speak truth to you. The Kenoforiata who sold to the mismanagement of more than 54 billion US dollars loans, the Kenoforiata who sold to the mismanagement of our economy, cannot be the same Kenoforiata that is going to oversee the managing of a 3 billion to save the image of your cousin's presidency. Please, Kenoforiata, resign. Save the party. You are becoming selfish. NPP party
for the record.
And Kenoforiata family dia.
Sure.
The NPP party belongs to all of us. So, President NanaAddo Akufo-Addo, I received your message from Kumawu. Yes, President Medical got also here for the records, but
for the record.
Father Tosuka see any more in the suit
for the record.
For the record. For the records. For the records. President Akufo-Addo was here for the records, but
Bonenia Koma.
Oh, Bonenia Koma for the records.
Fantastic.
Now, one thing I've realized, Mr. President, I received your message from Kumawu. You sent a message through a friend of mine. Say on country, me say it is not entirely your fault, and you are hoping to do things better. I am glad, say, before all the things I am doing to you and your government. Now you see that I am a student of you. Said the Oka Wagner JJ Rollins, I make a
exactly.
And I am not doing this thing from the bad place. He said, because after all, I don't have anything to take from you. I said, but when you are not delivering on the promises, I'll promise Ghana for one day, then I have no other choice than to look into your face and speak truth to you.
Exactly.
I have said that moving forward, maybe I was harsh in the way I delivered my truth speaking. This time around, I am going to do things much more different. Which, if at any point it tips off, please forgive me. But Mr. President, I will say it is not all your fault, and you're hoping to do better. o share ye Bobby through a year the majority caucus in parliament. Some months ago, yanko share majority caucus in parliament. Omu statement omu meki ye efa a year the sacking of Ken Ofori Ataho. Majority caucus in parliament. General ready message in yanko. Ready yanko. Ready.
Okay. I see. Following the press conference held on 20.
Following the press conference, that means a press conference was held. Now, you have a picture of the press conference now. Or more happy, you know. You have a picture of the press conference now. Or more happy, you know. Majority in parliament, you have it. Say you have it there. Just go look for it. If you don't have it, that means you did not download it. Okay, quick. So there was a press conference. A year NPP majority, about 95 of them. Or more happy, yes, sir. Or more percent a year president and remove Ken Oforiatta as the finance minister. Reasons some of them are said they want a year investor confidence in the economy. 2, Ken Oforiatta make his statement via a statement. You know, obviously, it could not also let him lead the cause in negotiating with IMF. They called on the president say on your day, on Sake Ken Oforiatta. There were many calls, not only from a year majority caucus in parliament. Press conference said by you know this is the statement the majority caucus led by Osei Chairman Sabusu. Why is that a chance here? Why is that a chance here?
Osei Chairman Sabusu.
Ready nenti, ready.
I say following the press conference held on Tuesday, October 2022, by some members of the majority caucus in Parliament demanding the removal of the finance minister, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, and the Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Charles Edubuahin, from office. The president engaged members of the caucus and requested that the issue be stood.
The president engaged members of the caucus and requested that
the issue be stood down.
Be stood down
until the conclusion of the negotiation.
Until the conclusion of what?
The round of negotiation with the International Monetary Fund.
So, President to say, can Oforiatta year the negotiations with the International Monetary Fund? Yanko back ni yanko video and a picture. Is there a picture of a year press conference now and the appear could be LED year or Babaye, you know. This is actually the press conference they had. When they finished, they told us the president to say, "Oh, moment and ample time. Emma a year IMF." Anyone want to do and go through. Now, yanko a video of IMF boss, but before that, not only was the majority the one calling for the removal of the vice president, former President John Dramani Mahama, former President John Dramani Mahama on a year IMF yeti.
I've noted the recent draft motion of censure by the minority against the Minister of Finance, and the recent rebellion of the G95, group of 95 majority members, calling for the removal of the minister. I've also noted the statement by the majority leader, I think only yesterday, of a so-called compromise reached that the minister will leave after he has completed the budget and the IMF negotiations. I think this is untenable. Budget preparation and IMF negotiations are the results of teamwork. They are not the work of one individual. I fail to see how the absence of the minister will affect the preparation of the budget negotiation.
Okay, thank you. So John Dramani Mahama Edna they call for the minister to be sacked. I fail to see how budget preparation and negotiations with the IMF can be affected in any way or shape or form by the eviction or by the removal of them. And so John Dramani Mahama can be. Now, when you John Dramani Mahama statement now or can any free war? And the question you be saying is IMF no aba abedru ana emedu yenti IMF boss.
Congratulations to Ghana for a strong program of reforms to revitalize growth and reduce the country's debt burden. I'm very pleased that the IMF Executive Board has approved today a 3-year, $3 billion support for this program. We are proud to be partners with Ghana in addressing the difficult economic and financial conditions the country is facing. Today's decision is also a major milestone for the G20 Common Framework. The commitment by the Official Creditors Committee to help make Ghana's debt sustainable was essential for the approval of the funds program, and it signals important progress in the G20 Common Framework. The decision our board has taken.
Okay, that's okay. We don't really need much. But and you know, IMF boss, I confirm say Ghana, you reach a deal. So all that we are saying is that, Mr. President, the Ken Oforiatta who saw the mismanagement, of our resources, the Ken Oforiatta who saw to the mismanagement of more than 54 billion US dollars loans, the Ken Oforiatta who saw to the mismanagement of our economy cannot be the same Ken Oforiatta that is going to oversee the managing of a 3 billion, because more than 54 billion Ken Oforiatta could not even manage it well, which you have given a year, Russia, Ukraine, and the COVID-19. Russia, Ukraine, COVID-19. But Ken Oforiatta cannot be insulated completely from the mismanagement of the economy. And for that matter, to boost investor confidence, we are calling, say, we removing Ken Oforiatta. We are still insisting, Mr. President, for you to redeem your sinking image by doing away with your cousin, Ken Oforiatta. Nobody has any ill motive. Nobody has anything against your government. We are only saying that your government is having a sinking image. And the only thing that can save you, Mr. President, is you sacking your cousin, Ken Oforiatta. 1, it will rid you of the tag friends and family government. 2, it will boost investor confidence in the economy. It's Mr. President, I don't know why Ken Oforiatta does war at post. General, Ken Oforiatta, I don't know why he's still at post. With all due respect, focus, with all due respect, I don't know why Ken Oforiatta is still at post. And Ken Oforiatta, if your cousin is finding it too difficult, so please do the honorable thing
and resign.
Public office is not for you, it's not for your home. Public office is not for your cousin, it's not for. Please resign.
Exactly.
Help your cousin by resigning.
For the record.
Maybe your cousin will find it difficult to sack you because of all the things you've done for him in life, for him to become president. So he owes the duty to you, save your position, to save the image of your cousin's presidency. Please, Ken Oforiatta, resign. Save the party. You are becoming selfish. Ken Oforiatta, you are becoming self-centered. You are not thinking about the greater good of the party.
For the record.
NPP party,
for the record.
And Ken Oforiatta family,
sure.
The NPP party belongs to all of us. The ideals and the principles could fall by the time we are in the government. No assistant finance minister after Banredu. No assistant finance minister. What is this?
Sure.
So Ken Oforiatta, please do the honorable thing by resigning. If your president no find it difficult to sack you up, which I may not blame him, we all do have our weaknesses as leaders. But you must save his government. You must save his ass. You must save the party. The party is sinking. Ken Oforiatta save the party.
Sure.
And resign.
Cool.
Ken Oforiatta save the NPP party and resign. You are selfish. You think it's all about what? Speaking big English?
No.
Wearing white shirts?
No.
Pretending quoting Bibles? No, please, come on. We have a party to save. We have a country to save. And please, and you see, politics is about optics. One of the reasons the people don't have confidence in the Akufo-Addo's government is the attachment to who Ken Oforiatta. Please, do the honorable thing by resigning. Who say your party, no? Who say your party, no? Ken Oforiatta, you are destroying our party. Akufo-Addo is destroying the party, but Ken Oforiatta is also doing a lot of damage to the party.
Exactly.
So Ken Oforiatta, please resign. Do the honorable thing by resigning.
Sure.
Resign. Your management of the economy is so porous. There is no confidence in the economy.
For the record.
Investor confidence are low.
For the record.
And you, the same person, pair a year one summer working year, say we will not go to IMF on the principles of a year honesty. Please resign.
By elections here, a course so a year and rechi Benaday, and then Okatakyie a free mensa eco PSC. Na NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado send a message to Okatakyie a free mensa through a friend of Okatakyie. Na Okatakyie a free mensa so I reacted to message na. And NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado a day ascending. Okatakyie a free mensa HSA sene a NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado LED demonstration against JJ Rawlings kumi preko demonstration na twentre JJ no sa no nso beka na adwen ache no Okatakyie afrifa mensa HSA nensa aka NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado message na ode asende no alright na emum onsake Ken Ofori ata say ye nyina ye beka ya majority caucus and I say majority MPs in parliament Echrese Ken Ofori ata waye bia na NPP and I say finance ministry enye abusua ministry entino say Ken Ofori ata asai Ghana economy and I say we lead Ghana into economic crisis ono de ompam no na ompe obia all the capacity and obia oye competent enough to handle the finance ministry na nientia majority caucus raise concern say NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado ensake the finance minister Ken Ofori ata say na ebeya boost to investor confidence. Now this NPP MPs raise concern and I say hold a press conference say NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado ampam Ken Ofori ata free the finance ministry ho enya de a omobe tenase for business in parliament and as ombe approve any budget to be a parliament house. Now former president John Dramani Mahama edena no to say NanaAddo Dankwa Ekufuado empam Ken Ofori ata enye ononkwa ena afenso no Ghana for bebre media personnels ena afenso media houses bebre eka say NanaAddo Dankwa empam Ken Ofori ata. Now, Okatakyie a free mensa so as I reacted to IMF deal ya omo approve ama Ghana. Ati for ya de yan step no best so ha che wadwen e comment section or subscribe to channel no na like video no. Ye be share in the next video. Makra.